Well, hey, it's Ken Krell, and I'm thrilled to be with you post-webcast. You know, it's been an amazing time, just as you probably experienced with me, watching Corey and Ira go through my Big Fat List Builder, and I'm as excited as you are. Now, I'm a Big Fat List Builder user, but I got to tell you, when you see it for the first time, it can be pretty overwhelming. So what I thought we would do is go through some of the questions that came through post-event, because there's some really good ones, some things that may not have been answered for you during the actual webcast. So I've got Corey here with me. Ira is out playing or doing something exciting and fun in Phoenix. But I got Corey with us right here, so I thought we would pass on some questions to you. Now, unfortunately, I gave you all the questions earlier, Corey, so I only have like one that I remember right now. So I'll ask you this one, then we'll kind of hand it off to you, and we can take it from there. But I want to get all the questions answered from the webinar and webcast attendees, so that way you can make the decision and consider how perfect my Big Fat List Builder is for you. And as I come to you right now, because we're recording this right now, with me home in Bangkok, Thailand, and you're in Phoenix. So we're demonstrating right now that we are a global business, which leads people to be asking, are the leads global? Are they leads just U.S.? And if they're just U.S., if I'm overseas, how can I market them legally? So if you can address that, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, you got it. And by the way, thanks everybody for watching this video, and also thank you for showing up to the training. So I really want to just say that from the bottom of my heart. Thanks for being involved, because you know, the people that invest time, such as yourself, into trainings like this one, you know, you always come out of it with more information that allows you to grow your business faster, right? I've always found that one of the premises that I've always stuck with throughout my entire career as an entrepreneur is that I want to learn from the people that are already successful, that are already doing it, that are doing the things that I want to do. So by you watching this, you are attaching yourself to that. You're going to succeed in a much faster way, right, and accelerate your growth. So thanks for watching this. And great question, Ken. We had a great training we just had a great training, and one of the things that we talked about is 3 different revenue streams that you can build up from my Big Fat List Builder, right? One of them was building your own list, so that way you could monetize it, build your own following. The other one was having your own leads, so that way you could sell the leads, right? Have a very easy business, no affiliates, no websites, no traffic necessary from Facebook, any of that stuff. Just a very simple business selling leads, because we give you the data. All you need to do is go out there and find 5 or 10 or 15 customers that want to buy amazing leads from you, right? Very simple business that you can fulfill within just a couple clicks. And the third one is partner up with businesses where you help them use these leads in order to get more customers for them. So we talked about some amazing things. We're going to go through some question and answer here. So is the data just US? So this is a question that we get. Now, the data that we are giving you in my Big Fat List Builder is United States data from United States business owners. Now, here's why this is a great thing for you, right? It's a great thing for you because we are so, in the United States, we're very pro-commerce, very pro-business, very pro-reach out, right? And that means that all the data we're giving you, you are able to reach out to all these people, right? In some other countries, that might not be the case as much. Now, in the United States, it is allowed. The rules and regulations state that you can reach out to these business owners, and you can do it. You got to follow a couple guidelines, which we show you how to do, by the way. So that makes it easy for you. And by the way, there's so much data here in the United States. I mean, millions and millions and millions of business owners. I mean, we're getting 40,000 pieces of data a day that you get to sift and sort through using keywords. So you get to find if you're looking for a dentist or a speaker or somebody that owns a pizza shop, right, or somebody that's in the medical equipment space. So all of that is up for grabs. So yeah, so that's one big question that people always have. You know, if I'm in Australia, or I'm in Europe. How does this work for me? Well, you prospect using our U.S. data, and by the way, you only have to touch buttons. So it makes it very easy for you to do that, even though the data is from companies that are outside there. Now, the other question people have is like, what do I do with the leads? Okay, you guys are giving me a lot of data. And by the way, this question usually comes up, you know, you said up to 40,000 pieces of data you're getting a day, right? Which is what we're getting, and we're piping it into the software. Do I get all 40,000, or how many of them do I get, right? Now, a lot of people would like to say, okay, can I get the 40,000 lists? Well, here's what we actually allow you to do, because there's so much data. We want you to laser beam target your opportunities, right? It really, and Ken's big on this. We're big on this as far as Mojo Global. The results you will get will be far better, far superior if you're going after your perfect target demographic. Which means if you want to go after dentists, then you type in dentist and you get the list of all those dentists that you can just download the list and start prospecting to, or click the buttons in the software, start building your social network, or start emailing. So this is really important because you're going to get, you know, maybe 100 pieces of data, maybe 500 a day, maybe 1,000, but they're going to be more targeted, which means that your response is going to be much, much greater. So this is an important distinction there. And Ken, if you've got anything else, just pipe in. So
I do want to add to that one, because
sure.
The fact is, nobody can handle 40,000 leads a day. I mean, that's insane. There's no way you can handle that. So by targeting it, it allows you to be much more effective in that fashion. And the other thing I want to pipe in as well is that, let's say you market to dentists and chiropractors, and that's your market. Well, there's so much else out there that by using the idea of selling leads, your entire investment in My Big Fat List Builder becomes ultimately free when other people are paying for the leads you don't want. So, you know, if you are not interested in, say, pet care, and there's all sorts of pet care companies signing up for, you know, and that are on the list every day, you sell those leads. Those pet care marketers have now just bought your entire subscription. So it's the same way that when we used to invest in real estate, Corey. It's the same idea of we'll buy the big parcel, we'll subdivide it, and the pieces of the subdivision pay for the entire project. And that's how you can do this entire process at ultimately no cost to you at all. Yep. So you just set yourself up as the person that has that content. And, you know, I mean, I'm a USA expat. I don't live in the United States anymore. But boy, oh boy, recognizing the giant economy that's there, you can live in Zimbabwe and make a giant sum of money and never step foot in the U.S.
Yeah, I agree totally. So, here's the other thing. People are always wondering, okay, and we're getting a little bit of feedback right now, so I don't know if that's me, but the other thing that people wonder, okay, how do I mean, you're asking me to reach out to these people. I don't know these people. They don't need me. I mean, is this spamming? Well, let me actually break this down for you, right? What we give you is the data. Now, what we teach you is how to reach out and build a following with this data. So we really are looking for people that want to be super friendly and actually build long-term relationships. If you're just looking to be a spammer, you're not our customer, right? That's not what we're looking for. However, if you're looking at building a real business with real prospects, then this is exactly the program for you, because what we're teaching you is how to get the data by clicking a button. We're teaching you how to reach out to those folks, right, on social, so that way you're building your networks extremely fast, super rapidly. The next thing we're teaching you is how, once they're on social, how to actually take that lead and actually start getting them to opt into your lead pages. How to actually start building the relationship and locking down appointments with them, right? In fact, one of our newest clients, his name's Howard Samble. He was recently, in just the first week, able to lock in 3 appointments with the prospects out of My Big Fat List Builder, right? And so that's what we're really into. We're not really interested in you kind of spamming the planet with all this data. It's a lot of data. We're interested only in you getting business and building relationships and building up networks that will really build an asset that you can use for the long term. Okay, so that's another thing. Another question that people have is, you know, what's the best way to make money with all the data, right? Okay, so this is a super important question because it really, for you, it's up to you. If you already have a business that is already making money, that you already have products and services that you can offer, then one of the best ways to use the data that you're getting here is to simply touch the button to get the data, you know, type in a keyword for who you're looking for. What prospects are you looking for, right? Type that in, hit the button, get the data, hit another button, start reaching out to them on social, right, and building your network, and then from there, using the methods that Ken teaches you, that we're going to teach you, on how to actually turn them from just leads and social connections into clients and customers and all that. So that's number one. If you don't have a business, or you're looking for a better revenue stream, or the business that you're in is not really your favorite, right? It's too hard, maybe there's a lot going on, you haven't made money at it, then the easiest thing you could do is now use the data we have to actually have your own leads business, right? It's a more than $80 billion industry, the leads business. Now, what we're teaching you, most people when they start a leads company, they have to figure out how to drive traffic, pay-per-click, Facebook, right, SEO, and how to get leads that way. Now you got to learn how to put up websites. You have to learn how to do opt-in pages, how to do email copy, right? And how to spend money on traffic without losing your butt. I mean, that's a lot of work, and frankly, a lot of people lose their shirt on the way there. So what you want to do is make it very simple. Use our data, and actually it's super awesome data because we're talking business owner data, real email addresses, real phone numbers, real physical addresses, real names of actual business owners, and people that are now growing their companies. So the easiest way is to get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, however many customers you want, building up recurring revenue by selling them the data and just clicking buttons in order to not only get the data but also to fulfill on it. So that's the other way. And then if you want to enhance it even from there, then start partnering up with businesses to get them new clients. So I want to go through that. That's a big question here. We're going to keep this video short, so we're just going to go through a couple more. If you've got any more, Ken, then just jump on out with them, right?
We could go forever with this because, Corey, the opportunities are endless. And as I think about this, kind of piggybacking your answer, is if you are a member of any kind of group, whether it be a church group or a Rotary or whatever organization, even a meetup, for example, when you go to those groups and people say, what do you do? It's like, well, I specialize in targeted leads for business. What do you mean targeted leads? Well, what kind of business are you in? I'm a chiropractor. Well, or I serve chiropractors. Well, do you want to have a list of chiropractors that are now expanding their businesses? Well, of course I do. Well, great. To have a subscription to our chiropractic lead service, it's only blah, blah, blah per month or blah, blah, blah per lead. You now don't have to advertise. All you do is answer the question, what do you do? People will come to you because they want what you have. I mean, it's a huge way of making a ton of money. And you can do this globally. I mean, you can go to any group. I mean, I go to meetups all over the world whenever I travel because they're a great way to meet new people. People ask, what do you do? Well, I'm in the leads business. I have American leads for people. Really? Can I get in that market? Sure, why not? So you got to think, if you think globally and think a bit outside the box, this is a gigantic way to make a bunch of money without having a website, without having the infrastructure. All you got to do is be online, and that's pretty easy. So,
and here's the thing about that too. Businesses want leads. It's really easy because it's not like you have to convince somebody, right, that they need to have leads in their business, right? Honestly, if they're kind of clueless about that, then they're not really somebody you want to work with, right? But the majority of businesses out there know that they need business, they need new business, and in order to have new business, they need leads. So it's a really kind of an easy sell, right? It's not like where you're selling something like some widget or gidget that they don't need or that you have to explain to them and they're kind of sitting there scratching their head and wondering if they actually need it. No, they know they need leads. So it's a really easy business to get into because if you start talking to business owners and you say, hey, I've got leads for sale, like really highly targeted leads as well, they're going to want that right away. And it's an easy way to generate a 6-figure revenue stream just with that. And then if you want to enhance it, we're going to teach you how to actually fill their calendars with those leads as well, which is super awesome. But, I think one more question I want to go over here is how quickly can I start seeing results, right? And so this is super important, guys. Now, one of the things is that we provide you the data, but we're big on results, right? We're not just a company that just gives you the software and says, okay, have a great life. No, we're big on results because the only thing that really feeds, myself, Ira, Ken, right, that it motivates us, that inspires us, is actual results from our customers, right? That's the only thing that really gets us super excited to get out of the bed in the morning, because if we can help somebody get results, right, and we've been doing this a long time. Back when we started our company, we didn't have tools like this. We didn't have a machine where you could press a button and all of a sudden have leads. I mean, it just didn't exist. That's why we created these things, because we knew that we wanted it for ourselves and we would help a lot of people with this. So with the program, you're getting what's called the 7-day Cash Accelerator system. Now, what this is teaching you is how to get your first client within 7 days. Okay, now this is a super important bonus, because if you follow our instructions, right, and you get in, you download the software, and you follow the instructions, then realistically you should be able to lock in your first paying customers within that amount of time. Now, of course, this doesn't work at all if you don't download the software. If you don't, you look at the instructions, right? They're very simple instructions, right? What do you want? You know, I mean, some people kind of expect that. They're like, okay, I just bought this, right? Okay, where's my customers, right? You're gonna have to do, obviously, and take action, which, you know, you're smart and savvy enough to know that yes, that is the case. However, what we are big on is showing you how to get those results very fast. So that's the thing. 7 days, we're really gunning for you to have those good results, because honestly, that makes a great case study. How you went, got the software, My Big Fat List Builder, in 7 days had the results that you were looking for. So that's the thing. So Ken, I'm going to turn over to you. Any last things for this video? Because I know we want to do it because people had some questions. We just want to answer them really quickly here.
I think, from what I remember, these were the biggest ones that people came up with. And obviously, if you have anything else, just get to us. There'll be a link here if you have any other questions. I'm sure we'll have some kind of link on a page for you. But you know what? Heck with the questions. Get My Big Fat List Builder. There's a link right here on this page, because of course you have a limited time to get it at the very special webcast offer. So go ahead and do it now. It's fully guaranteed anyway, so you have no risk. But the risk, really, as far as I'm concerned, is if you do nothing, because then you stay exactly where you are, and all the great opportunity that you know is there for you doesn't get realized. So Corey, why don't you just kind of do a quick review of what everyone gets with My Big Fat List Builder, so they can consider how fantastic this is and why this is perfect for them right now.
Sure. So here's what we're giving you. You're getting the software. So with that comes access to what we call the new domain data dominator. So this is the module that allows you to get data from up to 40,000 businesses that register a domain every single day, right? So you get to go in, put your keyword in, click the go button, get that list, and then start reaching out to them. So that's really super huge. The next thing that you're getting is access to veteran businesses. So you click the button and boom, now all of a sudden it's going through the web and through Google in order to bring you data on veteran businesses, established businesses that have been around for a while. So that's number 2. Third thing we're giving you is one-click, right, social connect. So one of the things the software does is it actually pulls in the social data of all these business owners. The next thing, you click one button, it'll start connecting you to them on Google+, on Twitter, right? We show you how to get them on LinkedIn, right? The next thing that we do is allow you to email them. Keep in mind, guys, when you're getting the data, we're talking real email addresses, real phone numbers, real names of real business owners. So you can actually hit the button and start emailing them, right? We show you how to be friendly with them and how to actually lock in appointments or get them into your lead pages and all of that stuff, but doing it by being friendly. Okay, so the next thing we're giving you is actual access to our team, right? So we're giving you access to chat, live chat, and our support desk, so that way if you have any questions, just reach out to us there. We're giving you templates. Templates you can use right away in your reach outs that are going to ensure that you can get them into your social networks and also get them into your database, right? Build that following. The next thing that we're giving you guys is training on how to actually, number 1, build your own list and offer products to them. Number 2, be in the lead business, that $80 billion industry, and how to carve out your own 6-figure income with it. Number 3, how to carve out multiple revenue streams with now partnering with them, right? Partnering with business owners in order to fill their calendars and get them actual clients, and how to get paid on retainer for that, or get paid per new customer that you bring them. So we're doing that, plus the 7-day Cash Accelerator system, how to get your first client within 7 days, okay, and some more bonuses. So now, one quick thing here. This is super important, guys. We are getting started with this training right now. So there's a new training class that's starting literally right now. So you want to get in right now so you can start getting your logins, start getting your download links, download the software. Within just a couple minutes, you could be pressing the button and getting the leads that you need into your business, right? So, and the next thing is that this is a webinar-only promotion. You are getting a massive discount, right? This is only available in this webinar promotion. Once it's over, you will not be able to get this. It's going to go back up to the normal price, which is easily 3 times what you would pay right now. So this is massive, guys. So don't miss out on this, because if you do, you know, you're A, missing out on multiple 6-figure revenue streams that you can build up, and B, you're just missing out on getting a really super awesome discount on it. So back over to you, Ken, to wrap us up here.
Awesome. So yeah, there's a link on this page below this video, and you'll also be seeing a timer above this video that lets you know that time is running out. So go, just do it now. And I think you're going to love the experience. I know I love the possibilities that I see for you. So with that said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at my Big Fat List Builder. Thanks, Corey.
Yep, you're welcome. Thank you, everybody.